Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, how we are going to discover the relationship that we have with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Avinu Shebashamayim, our Father in heaven. Kol mi shelei amol Rabbi Yislahakir es HaKadosh Baruch Hu, anyone who does not spend enormous amounts of time and energy and effort to recognize Hashem as Ha'aba Amiti Shelo, your real Father, who Eino Makir es Abba Shelo, he'll never recognize who his Father truly is. It's true, he'll know that he exists. But he will not recognize his Father. And we're speaking about Hashem. I'll give you an example. You have a fellow over here who knows that his father lives in Chutz La'aretz. Remember, he's writing this sefer in Eretz Yisrael. So he's saying, you live in Eretz Yisrael, and you know that you have a father who lives outside of Israel, lives in America. You never saw him before. Father and his son separated at birth. His mother took the child to Eretz Yisrael. He knows he has a father, and he knows his father is living in New York, but he never saw him before. But he knows, but he never saw, so he doesn't really know. Dovid, the same thing is with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If someone doesn't work very hard to recognize their Creator, not just intellectual examination, rather you get to an understanding and a recognition that's in your heart, very deep inside the spiritual cortex of who a person is. He's like a person who knows that he has a father, but he doesn't recognize him at all. Imagine that this son who's living in Eretz Yisrael and has a father who's living in America, and the father ends up coming to Eretz Yisrael looking for his son, and they pass each other on the streets 1,000 times. Neither knows what the other one. Let's say the father knows, but the son has no idea what his father looks like. He'll never find him because he doesn't recognize. Our relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu can be looked at exactly in the same way. We know that we have a Father in heaven. We know that He cares about us. We know that He's watching out for us. We know all of that. But we don't know what He looks like. We don't understand HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We don't have a real awareness of the presence and the essence of Hashem. So therefore it's kima klal. It's like we don't have it at all. Adam shamal b'emes, but a person who works really hard in truth. And he works to be able to recognize his Creator. Es avi shebashamayim, his Father in heaven. Hu noichach ledaas shaloi rak shu leihirgish shakadosh baruch hu nitzav liyadoi. He'll get to a place where he recognizes, not only do I not feel that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is standing opposite me, he doesn't even understand. What does it mean, the Abba Shebeshamayim, the Father in heaven? If you work and you work and you work and you work to try to find HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you'll get to a place where you can acknowledge, I really don't understand. We don't have the kelim, we don't have the vessels in our spiritual and emotional makeup to be able to understand what is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ma mabatim hamilim banim atem laHashem lakechem. What do those words mean? Children, atem, you are sons to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What does that mean? You are sons to Hashem, your God? What, you know what it means to be a son of the Rabbi Shalom? How does that work? Matomo ba'agdar ben shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What is buried deep inside the Hagdar, the definition, the understanding of what it means to be a son of the Rabbi Shalom? How does a person be able to understand that and be able to come in contact with that and make that a reality? This is not some intellectual concept that a person can reach. Rather, it is a spiritual reaching that a person is going to have an awareness in the ruach, in the spirit, in the neshama, in the leiv, in the heart of the person, to be able to understand in truth who is my Father in heaven. When leaving off over here, we're going to see tomorrow, B'ez Hashem, more of this idea of getting a greater awareness a tangible awareness in understanding who is Avinu Shebashamayim, my Father in heaven, and how do I see Him? Do I know Him? Am I aware of Him? And how do I have real Kirvas Elokim, closeness to Hashem? Have a wonderful day.